No championship has more history, more lineage than the NWA title. We're working as far and hard as we can to bring you the very best championship bouts here at Wildkat Sports, which is why the Wildkat Sports heavyweight title is so prestigious.
He hails from Houston, Texas. Weighing in at 245 pounds, he is Grizzle Ryan Davidson!
Grizzled Ryan Davidson letting the champion know he's not going to beat him twice. We're going to see here tonight in our main event.
And now, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 270 pounds, he is the reigning NWA heavyweight champion and the defending Wildkat heavyweight champion,
Trevor Murdoch back here as the man at Wildkat Sports to defend that championship. That's what it's all about, the Wildkat Sports heavyweight title. Davidson versus Murdoch, 2 moments away. Was the NWA heavyweight champion, Trevor Murdoch. There's no more lineage, no more history in any other title than that title, the NWA heavyweight championship. But since Wildkat Sports started over 10 years ago, we've done everything we can to make that championship one of the most prestigious titles in the game, and I believe we have done just that with great classics like Davidson versus Trevor Murdoch at Wildkat X-Rated. Here's the bell, the rematch happens now. Trevor Murdoch shocked the world when he made his debut at Wildkat Sports and captured the Wildkat heavyweight title from Ryan Davidson, who was in his 914th day reign. All came crashing around him at X-Rated. Ryan Davidson looks to rectify that here tonight against Trevor Murdoch. Two big bulls, two big horses. Going a big right hand from Murdoch right to the face.
It's rare to see Davidson get rocked just like that.
Does anybody throw a bigger, better right hand than the Wildkat Sports and NWA heavyweight champion? Remember that epitomized heavyweight wrestling. Locking up in the center of the ring. Two big horses.
There you go. All right.
Talk about a hoss fight. Takes a big man to be able to position Trevor Murdoch in the corner like that. Ryan goes for a big right hand, gets blocked, and another right hand to Murdoch from Murdoch. Going for a hip toss. Davidson tried to block it, but no result in a big scoop slam.
And the Wildkat heavyweight champion asserting his dominance right now.
Davidson trying to get right back up. It's a side headlock from Trevor Murdoch, showing why he's draped with so much gold. Big shoulder block, but it's Murdoch that sends Davidson down the canvas.
And right back to the headlock, Sammy.
This is a very different opening contest from their first matchup at X-Rated. You got to see as Murdoch gotten in the head of Ryan Davidson, after, considering that Murdoch ended Davidson's historic reign.
Like I said, both men have definitely slowed it down.
There was a hoss fest where they fought all over the ring. Big scoop slam again from Murdoch onto Ryan Davidson.
Every time Davidson turns around, there Murdoch is, right there.
You're watching Murdoch versus Ryan Davidson run on Wildkat Sports TV. The very best professional wrestling is on Wildkat Sports. We are every single Thursday, and we are live here tonight from John Curtis. We're in the greater New Orleans area bringing you the absolute best professional wrestling. This is our main event. The Wildkat Sports heavyweight title is on the line. As you see, the champion, Trevor Murdoch, gets taken down finally.
Come on, Ryan.
Went to the well one too many times with that headlock, and Davidson picks him up and puts him down.
The Texas Bear, who's worked so hard. I mean, I remember when Ryan Davidson first came to Wildkat Sports as a part of the invasion of reality of wrestling. He had to earn his spot here among the Wildkat fans, enduring chants of "Who are you? Who are you?" And that story ultimately culminated in him becoming the man here at Wildkat. And for over 900 days, Ryan Davidson was our champion, the longest reigning Wildcat sports history. And I know what you're going to say, Harper.
What?
You're going to say, well, does that count because we were during the pandemic?
It does count for Ryan.
And that's very right, because Ryan Davidson, a lesser man, maybe would not have defended that title, but Ryan Davidson defended that championship at every single opportunity. A proud champion representing Wildcat sports, but that was all taken away in 3 seconds by Trevor Murdoch last month. And now the rematch here. Ryan Davidson wants his championship back, but how much is he going to endure to get that title?
Those chops him. Oh, look
Davidson
at that.
got him with that
Look
one.
at Ryan.
Slapping that flash.
He's a smart fella.
Thumb to the eye takes the champion out of it.
Now Davidson just rubbing those elbows, those forearms right across the face of Murdoch.
Get on him, Ryan.
Back to the corner. Answers with a back elbow.
Trevor Murdoch,
Whoa!
Trevor Murdoch goes to the top rope, pays for it, gets sent all the way to the outside. God.
That was a nasty spill, Sammy.
That was real nasty.
They hit that hip coming down on the apron.
Ryan Davidson now celebrating. And Ryan, you can't win the championship on a count out. The champion on the outside here.
Trevor Murdoch looks like he's having some trouble getting up. Maybe just catching his breath.
Ryan Davidson.
Looks like a struggle.
He's in the zone.
Referee's at 6.
Trevor Murdoch going back in there. Ryan Davidson forcing Murdoch, not going to the outside, forcing Murdoch to come to him. Davidson has the high ground and is taking advantage of a bunch of boots. I don't know about you, David, but I would not like to be on the receiving end of any big boots from Ryan Davidson.
No, look at Ryan working hard.
Working that arm viciously, really focusing on that shoulder. Trying to eliminate that rotator cuff. You take that rotator cuff out and that arm is completely useless, Harper.
This shows you the smarts of Ryan Davidson, that he is working on that arm. And without that arm, he's defenseless.
And Ryan Davidson will have had an unfiltered brawl with Trevor Murdoch. See him now again. There's the cover here. Focusing on that arm. Turning Trevor Murdoch into the proverbial one-armed man in an ass-kicking contest. You see the anguish on the face of the Wildcat Sports Heavyweight Champion. Referee checking to see if Murdoch wants to give it up. You see now Davidson putting all that weight on top of the defending champion, forcing Murdoch not only to endure this hold, but to get out of it, he's going to force his way up. And this crowd is trying to help him along. They're trying to get behind the new Wildcat Sports Heavyweight Champion.
How easily they forget their old hero, Ryan Davidson. It's a shame.
Ryan Trevor Murdoch being taken down by the hair, I'll add, by Ryan Davidson. Here's a cover. Pretty well, this is a far leg, but not enough for a 2 count for the Texas Bear. The Bear from Bel Air, Ryan Davidson.
The Bear from Bel Air, like the Fresh Prince.
Stay in there, make sure this is a clean fight. What depth will Davidson stick to in order to get back his heavyweight title? You heard him
From the shoulder to the bicep, to the wrist, to the hand itself. Working it. Taking it apart piece by piece.
And look at that. Davidson mounting the champion. Again, using that weight to his advantage, putting all that pressure on the shoulder and arm of the champion, Trevor Murdoch. How much fight is left in the 2-time NWA champion? How much fight is left in the new Wildcat Sports Heavyweight champion?
Sweat from off of Murdoch's chest.
Murdoch down the center of the ring. Davidson in the corner might be thinking about going up top here. Could we see the spiral splash?
That's how he won the championship, but now goes for, well, we'll never know, because he got a boot right to the face to Davidson. And now,
and a clothesline. Oh, back elbow. Davidson down for a 3rd time. Goodness.
look at the welts on the chest of the champion. Trevor Murdoch showing he's got a lot of fight left back in the tank.
Nice.
Staggering the champion. Oh my God! Oh, big sit-down power bomb from the champion. Look, clinging at the arm.
How much did that take out of his arm to get him up, Sammy?
Sitting back on it, using only that right arm. Didn't use any of the left arm.
Just a 2 count.
I think that's the story there. He didn't use any leverage from that left arm to keep Davidson down. Only a 2 count. That big lariat, that clothesline that took Davidson inside out. Was that enough? We'll never know, because Trevor Murdoch again tending to that left arm. You see it dangling on his side, but he's still got that right hand, David.
Oh, swing and a miss, catches a kick to the gut. Davidson might be looking for that driver.
Oh, Davidson driver connects.
Hit him.
Cover here. We have a new champ. No, 2 count only again. Trevor Murdoch kicks out of the Davidson driver.
Very close there, very, very close.
I can count on one hand how many people have ever kicked out of the Davidson driver, and look at the frustration on the face of the Texas Bear.
Stay on him, Ryan. Get him where you want him if you want to regain that championship.
That smack in the face of Davidson. He's got something in mind here.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
No.
We got fans in ringside here. This is not good.
Precarious position for both these men.
Oh, clobbering. Davidson back inside the ring from the outside on the apron, and now Murdoch up to the top rope.
Didn't work out well for him earlier. Maybe it'll be different this time.
Go for that top.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
Top rope Bulldog connects again tonight.
He's still a champion.
Big Bulldog from the top rope, and the Wildkat heavyweight champion retains. I thought Davidson had it there for a second, Sammy.
I thought he did too.
Trevor Murdoch, you see his left arm dangling out his side, put it all on the line going for that top rope Bulldog, and with one arm still was able to connect on to Ryan Davidson, and again puts away the Texas Bear and retains the Wildkat Sports Heavyweight Championship. The Texas Bear Davidson came into this one with the game plan. This wasn't the sprawling brawl that went all over the building like an X-rated. This was a focused attempt for Davidson to get that title back. But Murdoch was able to fight through the pain. And look at his chest. Look at his arm. Murdoch was in a fight.
What do you think is going through Davidson's mind now that he lost fine top of the line wrestler twice?
Well, I think Davidson just told us, he said that he was this close to regaining that championship. But nonetheless, Trevor